Federica Montseny Catalan, Moon, the 12th of February 1905 to the 14th of January 1994, was a Spanish anarchist, intellectual and Minister of Health during the Spanish Revolution of 1936, a social revolution that occurred in Spain in parallel to the Spanish Civil War. She is known as a novelist and essayist and for being the first woman to be a minister in Western Europe. Early life. She was born on 12 February 1905 in Madrid, Spain. Montseny was, in her own words, the "daughter of a family of old anarchists." Her father was the anti-authoritarian writer and propagandist Juan Montseny Carrot alias Federico Orales, and her mother, Teresa Monet Moravit alias Soledad Gustavo, was also an anarchist activist. Her parents were the co-editors of the anarchists' journal, La Revista Blanca 1898–1905. In 1912, her parents returned to their native Catalonia and later established a publishing company that specialized in libertarian literature. Montseny joined the anarchist trade union CNT Confederación Nacional del Trabajo and wrote for anarchist journals such as Solidaridad Obrera, Tierra y Libertad and Nueva Senda. In 1927, she joined the Federación Anarquista Ibérica (FAI). With Josep Esglias Jaume alias Germinal Esglias, she had 3 children: Vida (1933), Germinal (1938), and Blanca (1942). Topic: Spanish Civil War and Minister of Health. During the Spanish Civil War, Montseny supported the Republican government. She rejected the violence in the Republican-held territory. A lust for blood inconceivable in honest man before. In November 1936, Francisco Largo Caballero appointed Montseny as Minister of Health. In doing so, she became the first woman in Spanish history to be a cabinet minister. She was one of the first female ministers in Western Europe, but preceded by Danish Minister of Education, Nina Bang and Minna Sillanpää of Finland. She aimed to transform public health to meet the needs of the poor and the working class. To that end, she supported decentralized, locally responsive and preventative health care programs that mobilized the entire working class for the war effort. She was influenced by the anarchist sex reform movement, which since the 1920s had focused on reproductive rights, and was minister in 1936 when Dr. Félix Martí Ibáñez, the anarchist Director General of Health and Social Assistance of the Generalitat de Catalunya, issued the eugenic reform of abortion, a decree that effectively made abortion on demand legal in Catalonia. Given her family's libertarian tradition, her decision to enter the Popular Front government was especially difficult. Although joining the government was a move encouraged by the anarcho-syndicalist Confederación Nacional del Trabajo (CNT), the collaboration with the government to present a united front to the threat posed by Francisco Franco's rebel armies, was widely questioned during and for long after the war was over. Notably, she was involved in polemics with Emma Goldman Wade, the recipient of harsh criticism in Camillo Berneri's open letter of 1937. For many anarchists, the topic of collaboration with both Marxists and governments is still contentious. Exile. She moved to France in 1939 where she wrote many books, only a fraction of which were political. Although she returned to Spain in 1977, she died on 14 January 1994 in Toulouse, at 88. Works. Novels. Horas Trágicas 1920, Amor de un día 1920, Ana María 1920, El amor nuevo 1920, El juego del amor y de la vida 1920, La mujer que huía del amor 1920, La vida que empieza 1920, Los caminos del mundo 1920, María Magda 1920, Maternidad 1920, Vampiresa 1920, Florecimiento 1925, La Victoria 1925, Vida Nueva 1925, Cuál de los Tres 1925, Los Hijos de la Calle 1926, El Otro Amor 1926, La Última Primavera 1926, Resurrección 1926, El Hijo de Clara 1927, La hija del verdugo 1927, El rescate de la cautiva 1927, El amor errante 1927, La ruta iluminada 1928, El último amor 1928, Frente al amor 1929, Sol en las cimas 1929, El sueño de una noche de verano 1929, La infinita sed 1930, Sonata Patética 1930, Pasionaria 1930, Tu eres la vida 1930, El ocaso de los dioses 1930, Aurora Roja 1931, Cara a la vida 1931, El amor que pasa 1931, Nocturna de amor 1931, Una mujer y dos hombres 1932, Amor en venta 1934, Nada más que una mujer 1935, Vidas sombrías 1935, Tres vidas de mujer 1937, La indomable 1938, Una vida 1940, Amor sin mañana, La rebelión de los ciervos, La sombra del pasado, Martirio, Nuestra Señora del Paralelo, Sinfonía apasionada, Una historia triste. Other works. La mujer, Problema del hombre 1932, Heroínas 1935, Buenaventura Durruti 1936, In Memoriam of Comrade Durruti 1936, La voz de la FAI 1936, El anarquismo militante y la realidad española 1937, La incorporación de las masas populares a la historia, la Commune, Primera Revolución Consciente 1937, Anselmo Lorenzo 1938, Cien días de la vida de una mujer 1949, Jack of Franco 1949, Mujeres en la cárcel 1949, El problema de los sexos, Matrimonio, Unión libre y amor sin convivencia 1950, Pasión y muerte de los españoles en Francia 1950, María Silva, La Libertaria 1951, El Éxodo, Pasión y muerte de españoles en el exilio 1969, Problemas del anarquismo español 1971, Crónicas de CNT, 1960–1961 1974, ¿Qué es el anarquismo 1974, El éxodo anarquista 1977, Cuatro mujeres 1978, Seis años de mi vida 1978, Mis primeros 40 años 1987. References. Beaver, Anthony. The Battle for Spain, The Spanish Civil War, 1936–1939. London. Penguin Books. 2006 ISBN 0-14303765-X. Nash, Mary 1995. Defying Male Civilization, Women in the Spanish Civil War. Denver, Colorado, Arden Press. ISBN 0-912869-15-1. Thomas, Hugh. The Spanish Civil War. Penguin Books, 2003. London. ISBN 978-0-14-101161-5. External links. Federica Montseny's works and biography. Center Federica Montseny. Large collection of anarchist posters from the Spanish Civil War. Click Buschar.